Hey y'all, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. I miss you guys so much. I missed recording content. I missed posting. I hope you guys have all been good. I hope everything's going well with you guys. As you guys can see my baby sleeping in the back. So yeah, this is like gonna be a video about the new moon energy and like what this moon is going to be bringing in. I did post some cards about it earlier, and I've been meaning to like have a moment to sit down and like record and like get into it with you guys and everything, but like I got so busy today. I mean, ironically, you know, it's Labor Day, so I got so busy just doing things around the house and like, you know, taking care of the babies and everything. So it's like I just got so caught up. And now it's like after 9 o'clock at night right now. So it's like I'm kind of like winding down a little bit, but I still want to record this. I feel super called to do it. So I think what I'm gonna do, even though you guys do see me now, I think I'm just gonna more so focus on the cards on the table, less FaceTime, more card time. And yeah, I just wanted to be like, you know, a little vibe. Like I'm trying to vibe with y'all. I'm trying to give you guys these messages. Just as a quick sidebar though, thank you so much to everybody who has been supporting me this year. Like the support has been so overwhelmingly awesome. And I cannot thank you guys enough. Like you guys like really just make my day. You guys send me so many like uplifting and like awesome messages. Some of y'all be sending me all these crazy like you know, like just like love donations and like all these like really just good vibes. And I'm like, wow, like I really just feel it, especially like with, you know, I'm going through like a little, you know, a little moment or whatever. You guys just like bring my energy back. So I love it, and I'm just so thankful for this opportunity, for this space, you know. So yeah, I want to get into the cards and everything. So I'm going to shift the camera a little bit, you guys, and so you guys could see. Yeah, we gonna be doing it like this. This is cute. This is sexy, right? This is sexy. Oh shit. Oh wait, no, that's too sexy. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to get the thing adjusted. All right. Hold on, let me see if I could get, okay, that's cute, that's good. Okay, so yeah, so I pulled from the, okay, so first you guys, oh yeah, if you guys don't know too, I'm selling decks on Etsy. So this is one of the new decks I was thinking about selling, which is the Magical Unicorns deck. It's so beautiful. I really dig the artwork, you guys. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna show you like a up close. I don't know if you guys could see that, but it gives me like such Lisa Frank vibes. Like this artwork is just so gorgeous, and the messages are so straightforward. You know, I'm super into unicorns, and like, I don't know, it's just something about the artwork that really gets me. It's just so beautiful. I really connect with this deck so much. So yeah, so I want to get into these cards because like I said, this deck is so beautiful, but there were a lot of messages that came forward today for the Virgo new moon. But Gemini and Virgo are all, those are both human, like human symbols in astrology. And it's interesting because they're also both ruled by Mercury, right? So when I think about Virgo and like, you know, mercurial energy, Virgo to me is all about organization. Mercury rules the mind, it rules communication, it rules the throat chakra. You know, and it's, to me, I feel like this energy, like what I'm picking up on is that I feel like this is the time for you to really start speaking and breathing life into things that you really want for yourself. I think sometimes we don't always understand the power and the magnitude of our words and how much the words that we speak have an impact on our lives. So I'm getting so when I pulled from the cards today, right, the first thing that came up was talk about your feelings, right? So talk about your feelings is pretty plain as day. It's like tell a friend how you feel. But for some of you guys, I also felt too this energy of like, so some of you could really literally need to express to someone how you feel about something. Maybe this is like a heartfelt conversation that needs to be had. For other people though, I was getting something more so like spiritual, because I don't know if you guys see here, but in the back it's like there's like this cloud, like almost like a figure back there, and I was just getting the essence of like talking to your guides. Like, I think sometimes people always like, they don't understand that their guides are always with them. Your spiritual team is always with you. Even when you think that you're alone, you're never really alone, right? So I got the message of just speaking to your guides, talking to them. You know, the veil is super thin, especially around this time of year. You know, spooky season is coming up. The veil is like super thin, so I feel like today is a really potent time to really speak to your guides, speak to God, speak to source, your angels, you know, your ancestors, and talk to them and let them know what it is that you want. For some of you as well too, we have brothers and sisters, which came out next. So this could literally be like a sibling that you maybe might be sitting down, maybe feeling called to talk to. There's also a lot going on here in this card that I kind of noticed too. Like, I see like a lot of water, a lot of waves, you know, and then we have the moon coming up here too. God, you guys just gotta like bask in this. These cards are just freaking gorgeous. But it's saying to get along with others, you have to see the love and the best within them. So for some of you guys, maybe this new moon is bringing about a sense of like releasing. Maybe some of you have someone who you need to forgive finally. Yeah, I'm feeling like heartburn in my throat as I'm saying that. So yeah, I feel like some of you guys just need to tell someone like how you feel about something. Maybe there's someone that really got you upset, or like just something that needs to be expressed and that needs to be said. Definitely throat chakra energy here, because I'm seeing a lot of blue in this card. And then here is like reassurance about change, that this new moon is going to bring a blessing of change. So yeah, I feel like once you guys start to like release, right, because new moons are about calling in energy. So I feel like, how can you call in more things if you're still holding on to the past? So for some of you, I feel like you need to work on releasing during this new moon. Use this energy to release, but also to call in and to manifest. I got super strong the word portal when I saw this, because it looks almost like the unicorn is like going through like a gateway, right? So it says change. The changes that you're going through are positive. So yeah, some people, I've also heard dark night of the soul. If you see here too, I'm kind of getting like towery energy as well, guys, because like if you look, like all these little foundations are cracked. Okay, like this is not a foundation that even looks stable right here, but this horse is still going about his business. Okay, and he has all this beautiful vegetation behind him, but he's kind of going off into this like portal where almost like into the unknown. Okay, so I'm really getting the energy of like just having faith. I feel like if you've been going through a hard time, this is reassurance that things are going to improve for you. Things are going to be getting better for you. Anything that's being removed during this time, know that it was built on a weak and faulty foundation, and it needed to be uprooted from your life, without a doubt. Okay, without a doubt. Also, yes, oh my god, so they just told me, you know, the cracking of faces. If you see here, the unicorn's faces are almost cracking. So some of you guys, I feel like a facade has been broken for you. Some of you guys, this feels like very illusion based. Like maybe you had like an ideal vision of someone, and like this new moon is bringing out the expose on them. Like you are seeing them with a whole new set of eyes. Maybe you were looking through rose tinted glasses, and finally you're like, you know what, this person is not who I thought they were. They are not for me. You know, I feel like some of you guys are going to get a revelation about that. If not now, then maybe sometime this week. Okay, but definitely something is coming up here and bringing forth a much needed change. Okay, so then we have these, which are like on the bottom, but I'm gonna get into these first. Up here, can it even be seen? Oh my god. So yeah, let's put these out over here then. Okay, so we have thankful, And this card is all about gratitude, okay? It's saying to be thankful. Think about the people and things that you feel grateful for. So yeah, definitely, obviously, you guys need to do gratitude. You need to express gratitude to people, express gratitude to your guides, express gratitude to source. Okay, what is it that you're thankful for? Some of you too, I'm also getting like depression here. Like some of you could be very depressed, or have been experiencing bouts of depression, or maybe you feel very tired, very like, yeah, very much like out of it these days. Lack of creativity, lack of flow. And I feel like there's a need to like look at your situation and almost think about what it is that you have to be thankful for. Like, I think some of you are focusing a lot on what you don't have and like what's not going right, rather than focusing on what is going right and like what you do have going well in your life. And I think that sometimes like hearing that can be like so annoying. So annoying to hear like, oh, just be grateful, you know, if you're feeling like shit and someone tells you like, oh, well, just be grateful. It's like you can't help but feel annoyed, like, shut the fuck up. At least I know that's how I feel sometimes. I'm just like, shut up, I don't want to hear that right now. Like, I'm just going through it, like I'm in a mood. I don't want to hear, oh girl, be grateful. But sometimes that really is like what we need. Like, we need to just redirect our way of thinking. We need to like just focus on the positives, because like if you're just sitting there dwelling in your negativity, dwelling in what's going wrong, dwelling in what you don't have, it's like, where does that really leave you? You know, where does that really leave you? In all seriousness, you know, like, it's okay to have your moment. Okay, it's okay to have your moment. But obviously, you have to be able to pull yourself out of that. Okay, yeah, see at the bottom of the deck here, it says happy thoughts. Okay. So definitely, and then let go of stress. So yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I feel like there's just a need here. Oh my god, guys, I can't get over the artwork enough with the happy thoughts. Look at that. That deck is just freaking gorgeous. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be putting these in my shop for sure, without a doubt. I know there's some mystical babes out there who will be appreciating this deck in its entirety. Like, I'm not the only one that just feels like the dreaminess of this deck. Like, it's just, I can't get enough. But yeah. So yeah, guys, like definitely just de-stressing. Let go of stress. Oh my god, so it's so funny here because it's like a little leprechaun there in the front. Let go of stress. And like, if you guys can you see it? Oh my god, is this thing fixed? Hold on, is it can you see it? Let me see if I can get it to focus. Gosh, I don't know if it's gonna get clearer than that, but yo, I've been looking into like, I was reading last night, went to do like a little deep dive about fae people, fairies, and all these things, all these little mystical creatures, and I'm like, I'm just so fascinated. Like, I don't know. So it's interesting it's even on this card, because I'm like, whoa, look at the synchronicities here. But yeah, guys, let go of stress. And I feel like for some people, yeah, this is don't take on other people's stress. So maybe you're taking on things that don't even belong to you. Okay, so definitely to let go of that in this Virgo new moon. All right, so then we have the energy of creative, healer, share, and then wish upon a star. Now, I got with this creative card, what really stood out to me here was the fact that these unicorns are coming in water. Now, you know the moon controls the water, it controls the tides, it controls the waves. But think about it here too. Like, there's 7 unicorns here. 7 to me is such a mystical, dreamy, magical, lucky number. So when I see 7, I'm like, whoa, if you have a creative project and an idea, like, now is really the time to hop on that shit. Like, now's the time to really start putting forth your ideas. Some of you guys here with the healer card, you guys are healers. And oh my god, I just heard wounded warrior. So yeah, some of you guys are people where I think you think to yourself like, how could I be a healer? Like, I'm still healing. Yeah, somebody's thinking that, like, how can I be a healer? I'm still healing. I'm still going through my healing. I'm still figuring things out, Allison. Like, how can I be a healer? But you totally can still be a healer, even if you're going through your own healing. Like, the healing journey never really stops. The healing journey never really stops. And I feel like there's a need to, like, not have that imposter syndrome about yourself, because even though you are still healing, I feel like you have so much knowledge. Yeah, with the share card, you have so much knowledge to share with the world. You have so much insight to offer other people. So it's like, I don't know why some of you just tend to like put yourselves down because you're going through your own, like, you're still healing, you're still figuring things out about yourself. But at the same time, I don't think you realize that you have this energy about you where people just feel so comforted by you. People feel so at ease when they're in your presence. And it's like, that's because you are a natural healer, you know? And maybe think for a second that the reason why you went through all of these things in your life was so that you could gain that rite of passage towards being the best healer that God, source, you know, whatever you believe in, intended for you to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, to whom much is given, much is tested. A lot of you are very powerful. And I feel like too, especially during this time, we're going through like mass awakening. So many people are waking up. So many people's gifts are coming online. So many people are being more open to spirituality. I don't even want to say like spirituality, because like, you know, we all are the essence of spirit, right? So it's like, I feel like people are being more open, like they're having more of an open mind when it comes to gifts, when it comes to like what's really going on, when it comes to things beyond the veil, beyond the physical. So I feel like, you know, if you feel called to share something, if you feel called to pursue something, this could be, maybe you want to read tarot, maybe you want to work with crystals, maybe you want to start meditating, or, you know, doing group facilitating meditations for people, or, you know, maybe you want to like, you know, just sit down and like talk and like study with other people, figuring things out. Maybe you want to work on channeling. Yeah, I just heard maybe you want to work on being a psychic. Some of you guys maybe just feel like you're naturally psychic. You want to explore that a little bit. Like, now's the time to do it. I feel like don't hold yourself back. I think some of you guys, you just, you look to people outside of yourself, or you think, or you compare yourself sometimes unknowingly to other people, and you think like, well, what do I really have to offer? But you have so much to offer to other people, trust me. And with Wish Upon a Star here too, I just feel like this new moon is really bringing about a lot of blessings. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be really getting a lot of what it is that you're asking for during this time, like whatever that may be. So yeah, don't be afraid to explore. Don't be afraid to get curious as well. We have curiosity, and you are gifted. So yeah, hello. Like, you guys are super gifted people. You're super powerful. And also too here, you see like how all of these, there's like a lot of like different colors coming in that's like woven into this unicorn's hair. I feel like this is talking about you guys' crown. I feel like you have so much woven into your DNA. You have so much that is being ready to be activated through you. So it's like, I feel like you just have to like believe in yourself and believe in your magic, okay? Not this card looking like freaking Stonehenge. Not this looking like freaking Stonehenge in the back, okay? It says one step at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. Yeah, so definitely just be patient with yourselves, you guys. I feel like things are gonna work out so beautifully. Like, this energy that I've been feeling like a build up coming up for like the past couple weeks. I don't know what it is. I think I posted about it on TikTok too, and some of you guys were like, yeah, yo, you're speaking, like, you're expressing exactly what I'm feeling. Like, so many of us are feeling this massive like build up, shake up, and we can't explain what it is. We can't explain where it's coming from. We don't know what it is, but we just know something big is coming, and it's for our highest good, which is the best part, you know? So yeah, definitely just utilize this new moon energy to like really try to bring forth the blessings that you seek. Write these things down too, you guys. Like, I don't know, everyone has different manifestation techniques, but some of you guys could do your scripting. So maybe some of you guys just want to like light candles, like however that resonates for you. Sorry, I'm getting a super dry mouth from talking. Oh man. But yeah, guys, I feel I feel just super high vibe today. And that's why I wanted to come on here and make this vid. But anyways, so yeah, let's go into more personalized messages for you guys. Okay, so I'm thinking, I think we'll actually do like pick a number. Okay, so we're gonna do 1, 2, and 3. So I want you guys to sit with yourselves for a while, right? It could be a couple seconds, and close your eyes and think about which number is coming to you. Which number do you see in your mind's eye? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? Maybe you've already figured out your number. So I'm gonna put timestamps down below, and I am going to just pull cards for each group, okay? And I won't make these messages like too crazy long, you guys. I'm gonna just be like super straight to the point, you know? I don't want the video to be too crazy long, but yeah, guys. So yeah, just look down in the timestamp below in the description box for your reading, you know, which number you feel drawn to, which number you feel called to. Some of you might just get the number ASAP or whatever, but yeah. So we're going to be doing for group number 1 first. Like, what messages do you guys need to know for this Virgo new moon? What do you need to know in order to capitalize best on this energy? What is it that you need to know during this time? I'm feeling like a little pang in my gut for group number 1. I feel like you guys are people that you just get gut feelings. You might be super intuitive, like intuition on steroids. You guys just might be people that like you just know, like you be knowing, okay? You be knowing. All right. Oof, oh my god, all these cards fell out. What's that? The Magician. Okay, yes, I told you. You guys just be knowing. You're super intuitive, super intuitive folks. So yeah, I felt that super strong in my gut. Some of you as well too. This could be like, I'm getting baby vibe with that as well. So like maybe, you know, you guys are thinking about children. Maybe you are working with children, or some of you as well too, I feel like you could be working on some type of, or like maybe you want a child, maybe some of you are with child, or there's just like an idea that's waiting to be birthed through you, okay? But definitely something coming up, something really big is coming forward for you guys with this new moon, for sure. Without a doubt, okay, group number 1. So yeah, let's see what's coming up. Okay. Oh wow. So didn't I talk about kids? So we have the Sun coming out, and then the 6 of Pentacles. Interesting. What other messages are coming out for group number 1? Whoa. Okay, the King of Cups. The Knight of Cups reversed. Interesting. Definitely picking up on a love message here for some people. For sure. Definitely a love message. Any more messages here? Okay. Group number 1. Interesting. Okay, group number 1. So we got the 6 of Pentacles reversed, the Sun card and the upright, and then we got the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Cups at the bottom. So I feel for you guys, I feel like this new moon, this feels like a build-up, to be honest. Maybe in the past couple weeks, a lot of you guys have been noticing that what you're putting out there towards other people isn't always what you're getting back. I feel here, 6 of Pentacles to me is always giving and receiving. Especially when it comes to like physical things, tangible things, you know, things in the earthly plane. So you might be somebody where you're very giving with your energy. Maybe you're like a Taurus, but you definitely earth sign energy with that. But you might be somebody, or even a Libra, I'm seeing too with these scales. But But yeah, I feel like you're somebody where you give more than what you are receiving from other people. Some of you might even be like people pleasers, or people that I feel like as a child, maybe to some extent, some of you guys, like you could have experienced like a very, like maybe like a bullying, or like very tough, very strict, very rigid type of parent, or someone that you felt like you had to do so much to make them happy. And now, like into adulthood, or as you are getting older, it's like you're having a hard time realizing that you don't need to behave that way with people anymore. I think to some extent, yeah, I feel like to some extent, maybe this person denied you of like love, or like maybe didn't make you feel as much affection. And I think sometimes this has you guys like questioning yourselves. Maybe you guys are working on that right now. I feel, especially with the Sun card, the Sun card to me is like happiness, joy, success, and bliss. And I feel like some of you guys are entering this space where you're learning to choose yourselves. You're learning the importance of prioritizing yourself. I also feel too with the Crown here energy as well. Like I feel like you guys are getting a lot of downloads. So maybe you're starting to really wake up. Like I said, you guys have like really strong intuition. So you're starting to notice like, okay, I give so much to this person, and then when it's time for me now to receive, where are they? You know, like, or maybe I do so much for everyone else, and then now that when I need help, like, where is everyone for me? No, I feel like you guys are starting to like wake up and realize who is who, and realize like what's going on around you. You're finally starting to like see the bigger picture. You're really starting to like understand your light, understanding how much of an asset you are to people, because I feel like people feel so uplifted and so happy and so joyous when you come around. Like you literally light up a room. And I also think too that with the Knight of Cups reversed, I almost feel for some people this could literally be like a person. Like I feel for some of you, maybe you walked away from like a relationship or like a fling or something. I don't think like this was like super big commitment. For some of you it could have for some of you it could have been a big commitment, but I feel like for some people maybe this was like a fling, or like, you know, you guys were just talking for a little bit or whatever. And I feel like you separated yourself from this person and you chose yourself, because you realize like, okay, something's not right about you, or something like there's something that they did that really pissed you off, or like wasn't clicking for you anymore. Like it just didn't feel right. The energy was just feeling off, and you're like, you know what, I'm not putting up with this crap. And I feel like this person could be coming back, to be honest. Some of you, this person could be coming back, or, you know, maybe you are starting to just like, or if you haven't separated yourself, you're in the process of doing so, because I feel like this person's like, they come to you with an empty cup and they want you to fill theirs. They want you to fill up their cup. They want you to be there for them. But I almost feel like they have like a level of pettiness, or they play mind games sometimes. Like maybe they're not emotionally available. And I also think too, to some extent, maybe you guys tend to attract emotionally unavailable people, right? So yeah, there's a need here to just like really prioritize yourself, focus on yourself. Don't chase after people that aren't giving you the time of day or aren't reciprocating your energy, because your energy is beautiful. It needs to be valued. It needs to be treasured. It needs to be honored. And I feel like if there's somebody that's just not showing you that love in your life, like let that man go. Okay? Let that man go. You're coming out here as the Queen of Cups, which to me is emotionally stability. Oh my God. Yes. 3 of Swords. So yeah, some of you guys definitely are experiencing like a level of heartbreak here, or disappointment from people. Definitely people who did not pour into you as much as you're giving to them. Yeah, there's definitely imbalances here. And I feel like you guys were hurt, and you know, your eyes are open. Your eyes are open to what's going on. You're not putting up with the crap anymore. 9 of Cups to me is all about individuality. So yeah, you need to learn to stand on your own 2 feet. You need to let this person go. Don't take them back. Don't put up with subpar treatment. Okay, and learn to be more embracing of change. Okay, learn to be more embracing of change. Learn to be more open-minded when it comes to like changes in your life. Yeah, I also feel like this is like a shedding of old skin for you guys. So yeah, you guys are really going to be stepping up into your power. Group number 1, this new moon is asking you to really like step your game up. Okay, step it up. Stop allowing people to walk all over you. Don't allow yourself to be a doormat. Stop doubting your intuition, okay? Because that is your guide, that is your compass. And some of you guys fumble and you fold way too easily when it comes to like this people-pleasing type of energy, trying to make other people feel good while you feel like crap. Also too, I feel like you have sacrificed so much opportunities, or you've sacrificed opportunities at the sake of others in your life. Like, you have sacrificed so much. With the artist here, I feel like there was a lot of opportunities that you could have gone for. Artist coming out reversed and strength reversed means that you had a lot of opportunities that came to you before in the past that you didn't go for. You denied yourself of these opportunities. Some of you guys, this could have been like a job I'm getting, but I feel like for some of you, it's like you denied yourself of this opportunity, and it's like you've been kicking yourself for this for a long time. Like, why did I not do that? Or why did I choose to like not go for this, you know, for the sake of like, I feel like this has to do with a person. Like, maybe you didn't do something for the sake of somebody else, and I feel like you guys still think about that to this day. And for some of you too, I feel like this could even be like this could be a job, or maybe because maybe your finances or your, you know, abundance is not where you want it to be, and you always think back to this time where, or these moments where you allowed other people to get in the way of an opportunity for you. And it's like you're kicking yourself, but at the same time, it's like the time has come for you to really move on. Let that crap go, okay? If the opportunity was for you, it would have been for you. And let those moments be a lesson learned to you to no longer sacrifice your opportunities for the sake of other people, okay? I feel like you guys are really starting to learn to move forward and to move on, okay? And I feel like if you don't put this into active practice, I feel like it's going to happen. Like, the universe is going to do it for you, okay? You might feel a little lonely, you know, sometimes. You might be feeling a little lonely sometimes. Yeah, you might be feeling a little isolated and a little lonely in the decisions that you have to make, but you ultimately need to like choose yourself, and you need to put yourself first. And don't worry about the opinions of other people and the judgments of other people. Yeah, I think that there's definitely just like a problem here with like asserting yourself. You guys have issues when it comes to just asserting yourself and like, you know, prioritizing yourself, but I feel like the time has come for you to just do what's best for you and screw everybody else. That's the message that this Virgo new moon wants you to embrace, okay? So let's pull chakra card for you guys. All right, so let's see, group number one. What are the messages that you guys need to embrace? What's the final message here? I also feel too that this new moon might be activating you guys as well. I feel like some of you might be getting a really strong activation from this new moon. You might be finding yourselves like maybe getting like a lot of vivid dreams, or like a lot of like downloads or something, because I'm feeling like a lot of pressure around my head area. So definitely you guys are going to be getting a lot of messages coming forward. Yeah, look at that. See, with the instinct card popping out immediately, and then the moon, right, like a werewolf. Yeah, you guys are going to be getting a lot of activations during this moon for sure, without a doubt, without a doubt. Oh gee, soulmate. So for some of you as well, yeah, so I feel here too, I think some of you are like thinking a lot about this could be like, yeah, with the growth coming out reverse. So I feel here with this, I feel like some of you, maybe you guys at the moment, you're like fixated on like, you know, having harmonious love. Maybe you guys are thinking about this person that came up, like the person that came up in the tarot, the Knight of Cups reverse kind of energy. Like maybe you guys are thinking about someone that you thought would be a soulmate, or you thought was like your life partner or something like that, or you thought that was your person. And I feel like there's a need to just focus more so on what it is that's bringing, like, that adds value and that breathes life into your life. Because with the growth coming out in reverse, I feel like you guys stagnate your own growth by putting the needs of other people before yourself. Okay, if you see here too, it's like this person's third eye is open, which that is clearly you guys have a very strong sense of intuition. You have a super strong connection to spirit and to source. And I feel like there's just a need to like honor that, honor those messages, honor that intuition, and don't allow yourself to be stagnated for the sake of anyone. Okay. But yeah, those are the messages that I have for you. I really hope that this resonated for you guys. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you guys are still here, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. And I'm sending you so much good and positive energy for this upcoming cycle. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, you can like, comment, and subscribe. Send a tip if you feel so called. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hi, group number 2. So this is gonna be if you guys chose number 2, if you felt drawn to like number 2. So for you guys, I'm hearing the words, get to the heart of the matter. Interesting. 7 of Swords. Okay. Get to the heart of the matter. Interesting. Maybe there's some shady vibes going on here. 7 of Swords is to me always deception. Also kind of just going off by yourself. You know, going off and doing things that people don't approve of, that you yourself don't always approve of. So maybe there's a need to like ask yourself why you're doing these things, if that resonates with you. Like, what are your motivations behind this? Like, what is the heart of this issue here? Whatever this decision is, if that does resonate with you, whatever you guys are doing in secret, I feel like this is giving you a lot of paranoia and a lot of anxiety. I feel like even though you're doing things that you think, like you're doing something in secret, this might apply to some of you, but you might be doing something in secret and you're like, oh, well, like, that's fine. You know, you might be convincing yourself that it's okay, but I feel like internally you're having like a conflict with yourself. You don't always feel good about what it is that you're doing. Yeah, some of you guys might find yourselves up at night, maybe thinking about the things that you've done to hurt others, or like things that maybe hurt you that someone else has done to you or inflicted upon you. Maybe you're just choosing yourselves also. I'm getting like some of you guys might be like learning to like, okay, like maybe you're somebody where, you know, you're usually like super comfortable like being in a group, and now you're doing your own thing. You don't really feel like being as drawn or as tied to other people. And I feel like some of you are having like a level of guilt about that, or like you're doing stuff, you're not telling everyone like what you're doing, and you feel like a level of guilt about having like secrecy, you know, over your decisions. But one, not everyone needs to know what you're doing. And I also feel too, to some extent, like I'm getting like intuitive vibes here. Yeah, with the Judgment reverse. Yeah, I feel like some of you are withholding information because you know your audience, and you know that whatever it is that you tell people, they're not going to agree with it. So you're keeping it to yourself. Yeah, you're keeping it to yourself, but that's like the best decision, I guess, for your mental peace during this time. Okay. a lot of cards, but we'll take them. We'll take them. Okay, so let's see. Let's go with what we first pulled out here. So we have the Hangman, the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Sorry, I said the Knight. Judgment coming out here. And then we have the Ace of Swords reversed with the Fool. And then the Empress, the Page of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and then the Emperor. And then the Ten of Swords at the bottom. Okay, so first of all, I feel like definitely a lot going on with you guys. But like, not in that way, just, you know, that's just like what I'm picking up on in terms of energy. So with the Hangman here, I almost feel like I was getting this like message before about like some of you, maybe you feel like you have to do things like almost like that energy of like moving in silence. Like you feel like you can't express to people what you really feel, what you're doing, what your true thoughts are. Some of you guys, I feel like this is a level of protection and safety. Like you guys, maybe in the past you've shared with people certain things about yourself, you've overshared maybe, and like people have like showed you that like it's better for you to just keep things to yourself sometimes, or maybe you're just very selective about the information that you choose to share. Some of you, like, I think there's also like a level too of like maybe putting a lot of heavy emphasis like on, like maybe you've been in this space of like stagnancy, or like maybe just feeling like things are not flowing properly for you. And some of you guys, I feel like you kind of beat yourselves up mentally about this, about not moving forward, or about feeling like things are not moving forward, feeling like things are not progressing. And you almost feel, some of you feel like this could be like a level of bad karma I'm getting. Some of you guys also, you stop yourself from doing things because you are afraid of what other people are going to think of you. And I feel like this mindset is stopping you from embracing new opportunities. I think you guys have a lot of potential here. I feel like you have the ability to like really be successful if you really put yourself out there and push yourself. And I feel like you spend so much time in your head thinking about, what's this person gonna think? What are they gonna think? Is anyone gonna like it? Is it gonna go very well? And it's like you're almost hanging yourself, like this Hangman, like you're almost hanging yourself, because rather than actually embracing the talents and the gifts that you have, going into things without fear of what people are going to think, without fear of like judgment, you're going into situations with a toxic mindset, and you're not actually pursuing anything at all. You're kind of just staying in the same cycle. And I feel like this is causing you to, this is creating like a blockage in your life, basically. I think with the moving in silence message I was getting earlier, I think maybe some of you just need to like not tell everyone every single thing that you're doing. I feel like when you are putting out there and giving this, like, it's like you, by telling people every move that you're making, you're creating this unnecessary pressure for yourself. I think you should just do things just because you want to do it. Don't feel like you have to answer to anyone. Don't feel like you need validation from anyone. Just do it, because I mean, who should give a fuck what anyone else thinks anyway? But I just feel like you guys worry a lot about what other people think. Some of you, I feel like this has always been maybe like a pattern for you, maybe since you were like a child. For other people as well too, this could be like with this Page of Swords coming out reversed. I feel like this could maybe even be a person in your life where this person is like kind of berating, like they always have something negative to say, they always have something bad to say, they're always like a naysayer, they're not like a positive energy at all. And I feel like sometimes you guys go back to like maybe what this person has said or like what they've done to you. When you like think about pursuing something new, you kind of like go to this place of like, oh man, like what if it doesn't work out, you know, like, or like, what is so and so gonna think about it if they know that I'm doing this? Or, you know, maybe you guys even make the mistake of going to this person to like tell them everything that you're doing, and it's like they always shut it down. So I feel like there's a need to just like trust yourself a lot more and like focus on yourself. Like, you know, like this new moon wants you to really like Learn to trust yourself and focus more so on what it is that's going to bring you happiness. Learn to stand more in your power. Here with the Empress and the Emperor, it's like balancing both the divine masculine and the divine feminine, having love for people, embracing your creativity, living a life of pleasure, but also knowing when to like put your hammer down and tell people when to like, you know, F off, okay? This is like basically telling people like, okay, you know what, shut the hell up. Like, you have no right to think this about me, and or you have no right to say that. You have no right to judge me. Like, I feel like if your heart is in it and you want it, it really shouldn't matter what anyone else has to say about it. Ace of Cups to me is like all about your attachments, your emotional attachments, emotional fulfillment. So I feel like there's going to be some type of opportunity that's opening up here, and I feel like you just have to be the one to embrace that. Don't worry about what other people are going to think. And I feel like if you really just stay on this path of like not caring so much about what other people's opinions are, I feel like it's going to go very, very well for you, whatever this is. Ten of Swords to me is also like, I feel like if you've been going through a hard time, Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands is all about burdens, hard time, maybe betrayal, maybe feeling very overwhelmed by other people's opinions, by other people's energy. I feel like if you continue to be in this cycle of worrying about other people's judgment and opinions, it's going to be blocking you. Okay, so definitely just get out of that space of caring about what other people think and just focus more so on your happiness and your success. Yeah, so we're gonna pull some chakra cards to see like what is the final messages for you guys. What's some reinforcing messages that we can give you to kind of like really hone in to this message. So what messages are coming out for group number 2, those that chose number 2? What's the messages that's coming out? It's too many cards. What's the messages coming out for those that chose number 2? What's the messages coming out for those that chose number 2? Discovery. Okay, very interesting here. So for those that pick number 2, I feel like you're really starting to step into interesting. Wow. Okay. It's very interesting. Okay, this is dope. Any more messages for group number 2? Okay, no. That's it. So first of all, group number 2, I feel like you guys are going on a very unique mission. Like, this Virgo new moon is really bringing you guys through almost like what feels like a portal, a place of self-discovery. Some of you guys, I feel like you're really going to be learning to embrace a new version of yourself. Okay, I feel like, yeah, if you just continue to stay on this path of like just knowing yourself, not caring about other people's opinions, going into things fearlessly, not overthinking, I feel like you're going to be just fine. I also feel like a sense of like you connecting more on a spiritual level, on a soul level, with the universe, connecting with your guides, connecting with your higher self, your higher aspects. Yeah, it was 222 on the camera as I see that. So yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be really tapping into something very big here. A very, very, almost like reaching a new level, like going to the next level, connecting with someone that's very, very like a high vibrational guide. Some of you, this could even be like a deity, if like you guys do work with like deities and stuff, but I feel like some of you guys are going to be getting like visits, but something that's really going to be waking you up, activating you, bringing you into this place where you're like learning to like exude more self-love, embrace more self-love. Also here too with the owl, yeah, I'm also getting like a lot of wisdom from that as well. So yeah, the crown chakra, the heart chakra, even your earth star chakra, all those things being activated heavily. Now with the perfection card too, I almost feel like there's this need to like, yeah, detach from perfectionism. Don't put yourself in a box. I feel like some of you guys too, it's like there's just this duality with your, you know, your physical body versus your spiritual body. I feel like some of you guys don't realize how powerful you are in the spirit. These fruits remind me of the underworld and Persephone. So I feel like some of you you guys, like, I'm getting High Priestess energy. So a lot of you guys are really like super intuitive, super powerful. I feel like whatever you speak life into is what can manifest. So do not underestimate yourself during this time and the power that you have. Definitely try to speak more power into yourself, more life into yourself, more affirmations. There's also here, when it comes to perception coming out reverse, I'm just getting that, like, I feel like you have to really start to adjust your perspectives. I feel like there's this sense of like you maybe connecting more with nature, maybe understanding how much more connected you are to the universe as a whole. I think sometimes you guys have this sense of like separation, like you feel like it's you against the world. You don't really understand that the world is like the universe is responding to you. The universe is working with you, not working against you. And I also get to here with the quest here. I feel like this is you speaking more, yeah, like speaking your truth more, but also going on a path that maybe a lot of people do not necessarily understand. This could even be like a darker, yeah, I feel like, yeah, okay, this is like you have the power to speak life or speak death into your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like for some of you, maybe you're like even a medium, I'm getting, but like, I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you have more power and control over your life than you think. And I think some of you guys tend to speak negative things out there, and you know, for your life, or you have the choice to pick between like the glass half empty or like half full. You know, like there's always going to be duality within this life, and I feel like you need to be the person to kind of like decide on which path you want to take. Some of you, maybe you have come, yeah, like some of you, I feel like you maybe in the past you embraced like a very dark, very dreary path, and now you're in a space where it's like you've grown so much, you're a very old soul, but I feel like now you have the choice to choose, like, do you want to live in the light or do you want to live in the dark? And for some of us too, this is like yeah, my ears are hurting as I'm saying that. Some of you, I feel like it's also like too, you know, you what do you call it, you live, no, you make this choice every single day. Like you make this choice every single day if you want to live a happy and fulfilling life, or if you want to be sad and miserable. I feel like that's a daily choice, you know, whether you acknowledge that or not. And I feel like, you know, you can choose to embrace darkness, or you can choose to embrace life. So I feel like for a lot of you, I think that you just need to, like, this upcoming new moon, well, this not upcoming, it's here, but I feel like this new moon is like trying to show you to just like persevere, choose your passions, okay? Don't be in this space of confusion anymore, of isolation, of doubt, of just dreariness. I feel like you just need to go with where your passion is leading you, and I feel like once you do that, nothing will lead you astray. Like you cannot go wrong by just choosing to speak life into yourself and just choosing to be the best version of yourself, okay? Some people might not like it, you know, you might have a lot of haters and stuff like that, but really get that negative Nancy out of your head, because I feel like some of you guys have a negative, just a negative Nancy who talks, you know, who talks down to you. You know, you have a lot of negative self-talk, you know, and you need to like push that negative Nancy out. Worry less about the opinions of other people and just choose what is going to make you happy. And the more that you do this is the more enlightened that you will become, okay? So those are the messages I have for you, group 2. I hope that you guys have a beautiful, beautiful cycle, and I'm sending you so much love on your journey. If you like this message, you can always like, comment, and subscribe, and leave a tip if you feel so called, and I will see you. Bye-bye. For those that pick number 3, those that's gonna pick number 3, hi, number 3s. Last but certainly not least, so yeah, the other messages for the other groups were pretty intense. So let's see what's coming out for you as well. Ookie dookie. I started to feel a little tugging at my left ear as I said this. So some of you, maybe you find yourselves, some of you guys might be clairaudient people. You also might have, yeah, you have the gift of hearing. Like you can hear things that other people can't. Hear things in the spirit. Some of you as well are getting, yeah, you know, hear things in the spirit. And I also feel too that maybe some of you might even be seeing things sometimes. Six of Cups, interesting. Whoa. Whoa. Six of Cups. The Ten of Wands. Oof. Okay, this two flew out. Interesting here for you guys. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. I think I'm going to move these because I don't think I'm going to be doing love messages tonight. Sorry. I will move these. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Six of Wands reversed, and then the King of Swords. Very interesting. Okay, let's see what's going on again. Is there any other messages coming out here for group number 3? And then we have the Moon in the upright. Any other messages coming out for group number 3? Okay, so, all right. Group number 3, and then the Well at the bottom and the upright. Okay, so for group number 3, I'm almost getting here. Okay, Six of Cups to me is all about, I get like childhood there, definitely messages about the inner child, heartfelt emotions. This could be towards a particular individual. This could be a sibling. This could be family. When it's reversed, I'm almost getting maybe like feeling a level of detachment or like burdens. Like with the 10, it's next to the Ten of Wands reversed, which to me, Ten of Wands is like carrying a heavy load, being at the end of the finish line, almost feeling like you're gonna fall, like you want to give up. So for some of you, maybe this is like you giving up on the concept of like emotional attachment or emotional fulfillment. Maybe some of you feel like you're not going to be emotionally fulfilled, or maybe you haven't felt emotionally fulfilled in a very long time. Six of Wands reversed to me is like about you know, victory, success when it's upright, but when it's reversed, it's like maybe you have like a bruised ego, or you have like a period of maybe feeling as though you haven't been getting a lot of wins or like a lot of success with something. And then King of Swords to me is like a weakened mindset. So this could be even like creative blockages as well. Maybe just like feeling as though things are not flowing right into your life. Things are not flowing right into, like, you feel as though things don't flow right into your life when it comes to maybe friendships or like connections with other people. You probably feel unfulfilled in your connections with people. You probably feel like too tired to even care. It's like you want connection and you want love and you want friendship, but some of you have like, this almost feels like apathy to some extent, or like using past experiences or like disappointments to allow you to have a mindset where you're just kind of like, I don't even know what I want anymore. I think some of you too, maybe you feel like going towards, maybe you sometimes feel as though other people's opinions are valid more than your own. I feel like with the King of, like, the thing about it too with reversals is the fact that all this energy is very present, but it's just like weakened in some way. And I feel like you guys with the Moon coming out upright, I feel like you have the power to really turn it around. I also feel too that there's like this level of like yeah, like maybe there's a situation with a person. This could be you, but I feel as for a lot of you, I feel like this is someone outside of you where you kind of feel like giving up on them. This could be someone that you maybe have children with, or maybe someone that you grew up with. Like, you have a lot of history with this individual. And I feel like sometimes you feel like the burden is just too much. It's too overwhelming. It's too much to bear. This person and you maybe don't even see eye to eye anymore. For a lot of you, this could also be like yourself. Like, maybe you're detaching from an older version of yourself that just doesn't like maybe people like friends and stuff like that, or family even, have this idea of you, and I feel like you've maybe tried to uphold it for a very long time, but you're failing at doing it because you're just not that person anymore. Like, you've changed and you've grown, and I feel like you're just shedding old skin and you're not that person anymore. And I feel like this Virgo new moon is kind of asking you to like be honest with yourself and like embrace the aspects of yourself that are most aligned to you right now. I feel like the people pleasing and just the carrying all the heavy loads, like if it's not bringing you joy and happiness, you don't really need it. You can let it go. You can move on. You have like that power over your life. With the well coming out here too, I almost feel like this is almost like a realm of opportunity for you. This woman is also holding like a pendulum, or like a dowsing pendant, I wanted to really say. So dowsing is like, you know, sometimes people use dowsing to like find things that are missing. So I feel like some of you, maybe you feel like, you know, the old you is missing, or parts of yourself are missing, or something like that. And I also feel like there's just this realm of like, I feel like you're looking for something more than what you have around you. Some of you just have to have a level of like dissatisfaction with your environments. You're not happy anymore with your spaces. Some of you, I'm almost getting, I want to say with children too, like I feel like some of you guys are over like, you know, your home environments maybe, or like maybe this is a home that you grew up in, or like just childish things, or things that they're just not part of you anymore. And I think you're so close to moving past that, like you're so close to getting out of that stage of your life, but you don't really see it because you have this negative mindset and this negative outlook. And I feel like there's a need to like embrace who you are. Some of you guys could be a Pisces, like you have Pisces placements, Cancer placements I'm seeing as well. Or you're just somebody that's super highly intuitive. You might be like a medium, or someone that can like, you might be somebody that can even like do like cold cases, I see as well. Definitely someone that has a lot of high spiritual energy, but I feel like you have the power to change this around, whatever this is. So with this new moon, definitely try to call in a shift in your perspective. For sure. Definitely with the mind. It's all about the mind. It begins in the mind. And I feel like for you guys, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like a mental blockage. You have a lot more available to you than you realize. And I also feel like you guys have the ability to plant seeds and bring what you want into fruition. Like you kind of give me like medicine man, medicine woman vibes. So I feel like if you really want something, like now, wish for it tonight, and you're going to start to see it come forward. Okay, some of you also feel like you're very much alone, but you're not. I feel like you have a lot of old souls around you, like ancestors, people like you guys probably commune with the dead or are interested in doing that. I just heard someone say, no, that scares me. But no, it doesn't. I feel like you guys are people that can really tap in if you allowed yourself to. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting for you guys. Let me see what the chakra cards are saying. This is a final message. Also get too like heady, like kind of like maybe this is like brain fog or something like that, but I feel like you guys need to like work on clearing out your energy, maybe clearing out your space, maybe like saging your home, your environment, and also listening to what you're being told, like your guides. I feel like they send you, yeah, my ears are, it's like someone's poking at my ear. So I feel like you guys get a lot of messages, but I feel like you don't always listen to them. Okay. What's the message for group number 3? Yeah, definitely with the ears, guys. You guys are super clairaudient. Okay, so we have the victim coming out here. Perfection reversed. Yeah, you guys have more power over your life than you think. I think that you see yourself, it's like you, okay, like an acorn is like a seed. And I feel like you are like a seed of the universe. You know, like you see yourself, you don't see the potential or the power that you have. Like, and I think too, it's like, okay, you see yourself as like this little acorn, but like the acorn is something that could feed an animal. You know what I mean? Like the acorn is something that people can actually like use. It's a seed. It can be planted. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you see yourself as like this like minor character when you really should be seeing yourself as the main character. I'm also getting to like dragons. So like maybe you guys are like connected to the dragon realm. Maybe dragons interest you. But or this could be like even in the spirit, it's like you are so powerful and like a lot of people like have respect for you and also like fear you as well. And I think that you put yourself in this box, like a victim mindset, where you feel like you're so much less than everyone else around you. You feel like you have to be perfect. You feel like you have to be perfect, but you are already perfect as you are, but you don't see yourself like that because you're very insecure. Also too, I feel like you guys have, like your heart has become very closed off, very cold. And I feel like this is like with this little devil here coming out, I just feel like there's like this, like it's just like negativity spewing from you during this time. Like you're just not speaking life into yourself and you're like closing yourself off. And you're so powerful and so wise and you have like so much wisdom and knowledge available to you. Like you have so much power and so much access, and I feel like you just don't always understand like who you really are. So yeah, I feel like what I'm getting here is to be strong, to persevere. Definitely there's going to be a level here of like, some of you guys too, I feel like this could have started with your mother. Like you might have had like a motherly figure who was just very mean and like very bullying to you or something like that. But I feel like you guys need to work on healing, like healing your heart. Yeah, healing your heart and healing these broken parts of yourself. Definitely, yeah, I see sage here as well too, so definitely saging and cleansing your spaces and also cleansing yourself and your energy. But I think too that there's like this message I'm getting about like not making everybody happy. Like you can't make everyone happy. Yeah, they keep saying stop it. So like, yeah, you can't make everyone happy. I think you guys try to make everyone around you happy. You try to do so much for other people, and it's like you just give and give and give and give and give, and then it's like you leave yourself feeling very empty. And I also feel like you're not speaking what you really want to say to those around you. Like you give certain people a pass, or you don't always express like how you're really feeling and the pain that you're in. And I think that you need to allow people, like the way that you, I think too, when people want to do something nice for you, you don't accept it. You have a hard time with doing that too. But I feel like you just need to be more vocal and more honest about how you're feeling. I feel like there's people that are really going to listen and that they're going to understand where you're coming from. I also feel like too, again, like this is all mental blockages, so it's like you have to like get yourself out of this space and also understand the magnitude of your power, because I feel like you guys are very like you have a lot of like psychic spiritual power. And I think sometimes too, if you keep yourself in the space of negativity, you could be calling in darkness towards yourself, you know, darkness towards your home, your spaces and stuff like that. You don't want to do that. So definitely try to like work on this for sure. I also feel like there is a guide, like someone who's very close to you. Almost, it feels like I'm almost getting like fairy godmother vibes or something, but like somebody that's trying to like help you get out of this and pull you out of this. And also teaching you that you're gonna make some people unhappy, but like screw these people. Okay, some of you guys too, like you might find that like there's like 3 people in your life right now that you're like really like sick and tired of them, or you might have like an opportunity where like 3 people in this cycle show you who they really are or something like that. But I feel like you're gonna make a lot of people unhappy, and I feel like you just have to like choose yourself and not really worry so much. Definitely learning to balance your light and your dark, because you know all of us have both, but like learning to like have those things work together rather than working against each other. If you are someone where you do resonate with having like psychic gift, I do see you like being someone that helps a lot of people, communing with the dead for sure, delivering messages from the other side, from the spiritual realm. And also just be very patient with yourself too. Like there is, you know, there's a process to everything, and I feel like some of you guys just try to like jump steps and skip steps, and I feel like there's like a rite of passage going on here. So like if you're going through a tough time right now, know that it's not going to last, and also know that you're being molded for something so much higher and so much better than where you are right now. But you have to be the one to like embrace that and like know who you are and know your worth, and also see that like see your power, you know, see your power, see your potential, and see how far you can go if you just get out of your own way. Okay, so yeah, these are the messages that I have for you guys. I hope that really resonated for you. I hope that was healing for you, and I wish you so much luck in this cycle, this upcoming new moon cycle. And yeah, if this resonated with you and if you like this message and if it helped you, like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a tip if you feel so called, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.